A very good morning to all the audience, all the researchers, students, faculty, and colleagues at Amritsar College of Engineering and Technology. My congratulations to the organizing team and the management of ACET for inviting me for this particular keynote address. So today's theme of the conference is AI and data science. So I will just pick up on very few points regarding the latest research areas in these topics. As my talk is limited to around 10 minutes, so I will be like to be very brief. I am mostly addressing to the students that most of the students today, when they are doing research or when they are trying to learn AI and data science, so they are trying to make some AI models. So mostly which are available in GitHub or in some other websites or can be easily learned. So they just kind of run some model and then they try to improve the performance, and then they consider that they are kind of becoming expert in AI. But now a lot more research is required in specific areas of AI and data science, which I will talk about. So one very hot area of research in AI is about the explainability of AI. So what is explainability of AI is that you need to understand the black box between the input and output. That what is the input to any AI system and what is the output to any AI system and what is happening in between. So that is very essential to understand. Means suppose let us say you are trying to figure out whether a particular image is having a particular disease or not, whether a image or a MRI scan or a some other scan is creating a cancer or not. So when you will have an input and the output, then the output will give you some positive or negative results that this particular person with this image has that disease or not. So suppose it is giving you some wrong result in some cases, then how you will prove that this false positive or false negative has come in my system? So that is very essential if you want to really implement any system in a hospital or in a healthcare system. So how to prove that? That area of proving that from any input, how a AI system has generated this particular output right or wrong is called explainability of AI. A lot of research is going on in this. Many good universities have already opened centers of research in explainability of AI. So what I want to say is that the authors who are submitting papers in this particular conference and who are working in data science and machine learning, they should start looking at the core research areas of AI instead of just building some models of artificial intelligence. So one of the core areas that I have discussed here is about explainability of AI. So for that, you need to go deeper into understanding the mathematics behind building the AI models. Now, the second that research area about data science that I'm talking about is about the data bias and the ethics issue of data. So, because culturally, historically, the word itself has been biased towards particular gender, towards particular class of people, towards particular color of people, towards particular segment of society. So even our literature, our books, our history, they are also biased. So whatever data we give to our AI system, the data itself is biased. So the result is also many times biased, and we have seen many examples of it. There are many popular examples when one study was done on US jail inmates, that when they go out, how probable it is that they will again commit a crime and go back to the jail again. So that result was very much biased towards a particular color of people. So we need to correct this data bias, otherwise all the AI systems will not be able to work. Because for a progressive society, there is no place for any biasness in data based on particular gender or particular class of people. So we also have to see that whether whatever we are doing in AI application, that is ethical or not. For example, if you are running a autonomous car and you are driving it, means then there can be a situation that where you have to choose between, let us say that if you go to left, then a animal may get hurt, and if you go right, then a human may get hurt. Or there can be another situation that if you go left, then a woman can get hurt. If you go right, a man can get hurt. Or there can be a situation that if you go left, a children can get hurt, and if you go right, a age-old person can get hurt. So in all these situations, we have to give some directions to the autonomous vehicles that what decisions they will take. So this is all about the ethics and morality of the society. So the machines will act in a way the society will interact. So that's how we need to see. So how the people are trying to solve this dilemma of morality and ethics is that they are making a group of people who are representative of the society. For example, they can take a doctor, they can take a student, they can take a parent, they can take a politician, they can take a chartered accountant, and all, like they take a random mix of people in the society, and those random mix of people are like sitting on a steering wheel, and they decide that for a in a given virtual situation, if the situation comes to a particular boiling point, to a crystallizing point, then what should be the decision that should be taken by the machine. So that decision is considered as a societal decision. So that decision can be different in different countries, that can be different in different cultures. So that is a very cumbersome and complex system and decision making in case of all autonomous AI systems. So it is my request to all the authors as well as the institutions who are being represented in this particular conference, that whenever you are teaching AI or whenever you are doing some projects on AI, then don't only limit yourself to just building some data-based model and running those models, because that has become a very foundational activity now in AI. So you need to go towards some core research in AI, which is fundamental to the future of AI. And also we have to make this AI secure so that it does not interferes with the autonomy and independence of the human race. So we have to take care that AI does not take a wrong direction, and it remains in control of the human race. So that is also a very essential question, because many entities around the world which are not in control, or which are not following the laws of the land, or which are trying to manipulate the laws, or which are trying to kind of uh, get liberty because of the absence of some laws. So they may play with the